I haven't done anything since Manchester. I'm sorry, Manchester thing still mash up my brain. I haven't done anything at all since the Champions League win over Carrot. And I'm here. I'm gonna say my say. You know what I mean? There was a lot of things that was done in that game that was impressive and a lot of things that was not. Also here to talk about the game against Leeds quickly, because this gonna be a short one. So I'm one of them who has been advocating for the system change. The system been destroying Arsenal football because they only have one system. You know what I mean? And I understand that a coach gonna use what him know, and you know what I mean. All of them look good is there. You know what I mean? And all of them something there. So yeah, big up Barca girl in the big. Big up Barca girl. Big up Barca girl. Big up Barca girl. Say hi, I'm Victoria. Yeah, man, we know. So the system changed, and the system did change, and we see some different kind of football. First and foremost, big up Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is back, people. I mean, like, he's been held back for a while now. We've been hearing that he's fit, he's ready, and all of them good stuff, but we haven't been seeing Kai at all. Well, we saw him from the start against Kairat, and what a 45 minutes it was. It was intelligence at its best. Kai Havertz run the show. And that's what we've been crying out for. We've been crying out for someone to take charge, take over, make people know that it's their world and y'all just living in it. Kai Havertz did that. King Kai. King Kai did that. King Kai show everybody that, hey, guess what? This is mine. My time. 2 assists and 1 goal. Magnificent performance. And with Kai Havertz comes the system change. The system change allow us to reshape the diamond or move away from the diamond. Because what Kai does is not that player that sits in the 10 and rotate in the 6. Is more that player that sits in the 10 and rotate in the 9. So it gives us a more attacking trend. More than what anybody else has given to us. Eze don't give that to us. Martin Odegaard definitely don't give that to us. So that trend that we were on with Odegaard going for the ball in on our D and pulling it forward, that's not a Kai Havertz. A Kai Havertz wait on the ball in the 10 and then pushing it forward. You know what I mean? Intelligence was at its best with Kai. Kai was precise and decisive on the passes that he made forward. Victor Gyökeres looked better. Let me say, Victor Gyökeres looked better because of a Kai Havertz introduction. You know what I mean? This game shows me one thing about Kai Havertz, about Victor Gyökeres though. I ain't gonna lie. Victor Gyökeres has no ball skill, people. Victor Gyökeres has no ball skill whatsoever. If you do not push that ball in front of Victor for him to run onto it, don't even give him it to control. Don't even give him it to control. Just push it when pretty much just start running down. And that's so you go and get the best out of time. Him have to start run down the ball. Whatever give him if he draw the ball with him or control it, it gonna be issues. So this leads to one thing. Before I go to Victor, let's go on our another striker. Our next striker, which is Gabriel Jesus. So we have 2 different strikers, and that should be a good thing, but it's not. So we have Gabriel Jesus, who is a ball controller. He likes to control the ball. He's not the type that gonna run onto the ball like Victor Gyökeres. So you see we're the 2 opposite? And I don't think we're gonna get in a striker from now until the end of the season. And I'm being honest with you. So with the 2 strikers that we have, all we need to do is just try to find a way how to use them, when to use them, because it is there. It is there for us to know and understand. This team play every week. So the coach has to sit down and analyze and know what kind of team we're playing and know when to use the striker to the best of their abilities. If we're gonna have space, then we use Victor. If we're gonna have low block, then we use a Gabriel Jesus who can help us to break that down. So these are what we need to use to get used and make it be the new norm. You understand what I'm saying? Big up Naib in the building. Naib, welcome to the chat, man. Big up everybody. Tanican, Vivian said crazy. Big up everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for joining the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button, all right? Push up them likes. Let me know. Comment below and let me know if you understand what I'm saying or if you like what I'm saying. All right? Yeah, so we have the Victor Gyökeres and the Gabriel Jesus scenario. We saw both of them on D-Day, right? We didn't get to see both of them with Kai Havertz at this time. We saw one with Kai Havertz and we saw one with Martin, right? And I'm going to say to you, the one with Kai Havertz kind of interests me more. At least Victor Gyökeres making those runs, even if he's just making those runs in the defenders. You know what I mean? Kai Havertz is intelligent enough to know when to pick him out and when not to pick him out. Like this run that he made when Eze won the ball. And Eze feed it to Kai and Kai dribbled the ball all the way up. Victor Gyökeres made a left run. Kai didn't look at him because he was running right into the defender. Then he switched and he make a right run away but into the other defender. Right? But what that run did is it kind of brings the player with him a little bit. And that's the beauty of Victor because he's always running. He's always disrupting backlines. So with an intelligent player like Kai who knows when to make that pass, that's what happened. So what happened is when Victor made that run across, he opened up that space for the incoming Gabriel Martinelli. And that ball was beautifully fed to him. But yeah, he kicked it right in the keeper hand. You know what I mean? These are the struggles that we've been having, you know what I mean, with our front line. So I think Kai is a welcome, timed introduction to the squad right now when we need some upliftment, when we need, well, right now he's going to be a scapegoat because all eyes going to be on him. You know what I mean? Person going to keep on looking and they're going to say, hey, you know what I mean? And all of that. People, this chat is I communicate with my community as well. So from time to time, I will be breaking to read y'all comments. You know what I mean? Because I love to communicate with my community. You know what I mean? That's what we're about over here. So let me go back and big up the persons that are here. You know what I mean? Big up, again, Bossa Girl. Big up Naib in the building. Vivian. Naib said, I am good, Victoria. Now you bigging up Victoria there and all of that. Arsenal win a trophy. Not yet, bro. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're analyzing. You know what I mean? Said this. That's what we're about. Neymar do. I don't understand that. What's the top? Riley, how are you, man? I'm doing good, Kip. I'm doing good. I'm going good, Kip. How are you doing, man? We're here. As you can see, I'm on a different time. You know what I mean? There's a lot of reshuffling, you know what I mean? So I have to find different time to accommodate this live. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. That's what's up. How are you doing, Riley? I'm doing well, Naib. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, man. Thank you for asking. Damino said, Eze. Justus Blacks, are you from UK? Big up everybody in the chat. So that was my analysis of the game based on, and Eze was another player that was different. I mean, like, it wasn't fantastic, but it was different. You understand? And you can see that with more game time, we can see the Eze that we all been missing. Because we've been missing the Eze that we buy now. We haven't seen the Eze that we bought yet. Because he hasn't done so well and he's been put away. You know what I mean? He's been put away. But why is it that you're going to have so much faith in other players? Why you want to play safe? I mean, I understand that Eze bring chaos. And that's the reason why you can see Eze ball game change. Because Arteta don't like his system disrupted. And Eze disrupt that system. So did Ethan Waneri. You know what I mean? He likes a safe midfielder. like Martin Odegaard, who takes the ball, do a 360, look up, do another 360, look up, and then make a pass across from him. You know what I'm saying? The players that are gonna take the ball, look up, push through a ball, make some dribble, take on some players, that he doesn't like that. And that's what Eze and Ethan Waneri bring. Ethan Waneri game is not gonna change. So let's see if he's not gonna change his system to accommodate trophies. Because that's what you need to do. Change your system to accommodate trophy, bro. You know what I mean? Change your system to accommodate trophy. I'm doing good. After Kai Havertz made Odegaard look, ooh, I had Ethan could return due to change of management in Marseille. Don't worry about Eze. My problem is Arteta. He doesn't allow players to express themselves. And that's a point well taken. You know what I mean? That's a point well taken. And yes, I did read that scenario. The coach handing his resignation. I don't know what went down. Don't know what's the situation. Probably got a new job offer. But the change of management might force Arsenal to take back Ethan Waneri. Let's see who's the next manager. Let's see what the situation was going to be. Because the whole point of Ethan Waneri going there was because of the Brazil. Whatever. I can't remember the coach name right now. But it's because of him is the whole reason why Ethan Waneri was there in the first place. You know what I mean? It was perfectly selected where they wanted him to go. And that was the destination because of the coach. Now, the coach has handed in his resignation. I didn't read to say if it was with immediate effect or it was until the end of the season. I did not see all of that. But let's see what's the situation. As I said, Eze, I am always worried about Eze because I need to see that Eze that we buy. And the most comfortable I've been with Eze was in that game because you could see that he was a little bit more comfortable in what he was doing. You know what I mean? We still haven't seen the expressive Eze yet and stuff like that, which we want to see. We want to see that Eze that is confident. I mean, like Eze got himself in so much position to shoot. And Eze, I don't think Eze shot one time in that entire game. He did not pull off a shot, not one time. And that's lack of confidence. Game time will give him that. Is he going to get game time? That's another story because that position that Eze was playing, that's a Declan Rice position, people. I'm not saying that it can't happen because it can. The system needs to change for it to happen. Declan Rice is still one of the best six. He's still very, very good at six because of his defensive capability. His defensive capability is way, way superior. Way, way superior to Zubimendi. Right? And it's still an engine. So if you put Declan Rice in that 6 and use Eze in that 8 with a Kai Havertz in this Leeds game, bro, I think we're going to have a fantastic game. Will Arteta do that though? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. We don't need to play Declan Rice and Zubimendi every game together. We do not. That's a system that everybody figures out. That's the reason why Zubimendi is making mistakes. Because they know if they pressure Zubimendi, he's a smart guy. You know what I mean? All they do is apply pressure. Zubimendi needs time on the ball. And if you don't give him time on the ball, then he's going to make mistakes. And that's what happened. We see time on time. Every single time that Zubimendi made mistakes, he was being pressured. Every time. Look at the game against Tottenham. Pressure. Every time he made a mistake, it was pressure being applied to him. So the system is being figured out. We need change. Let's get back to the community. He wants the Banter United job, said Sean. Oh, that's what's up. But I don't think... You think so? You think so? Because I think Michael Carrick has put a good statement to get that job, though. You know what I mean? I think he's put a very, very good statement to get that job. Benfica being wrong. Benfica was wrong for that for real. Sean, Benfica was wrong for that for real, my bro. I ain't gonna lie. Welcome to Riley's World, though, Sean. Big up yourself. Thank you for communicating with us in the chat. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Ray said, if Arsenal win the league, they will be the worst team to win it in living memory. Really? The worst team to win it What team you support, really? Let us know and understand that first before I even answer you. Um, Sean, still can't see because he's still saying Chelsea. Kipto said Arteta football is wicked. Every season, this guy, disgrace, degreased. We have not increased in terms of points. You say decrease. That's what you want to put. Decrease. Every season, this guy decreased. We have not increased in terms of points. We have not reached cup final. We have not competed at high level. Arteta is the problem manager. Next rap in the building. Arteta ain't letting Eze express himself, and that's the fact. That's what's going on. Eze need to express himself. Eze need a good expression of himself to make people realize or remember who he is. Yes, Arteta will make Messi look shit. I ain't gonna lie, people. On this chat, there's a lot of Arteta out people. You know what I mean? Arteta is good and Arteta is bad. You get what I'm saying? And that's the situation that's going on with us now. He has done a lot of good, and there's a lot of bad. You know what I mean? I guess we can say it's balance. I guess we can say he's a balanced coach, right? Abdule, big up yourself, Abdule. How you doing, my brother? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back. Good evening, Riley. How you feeling, bro? I believe Arsenal with any manager win trophies easy. Arsenal doesn't need too much coaching. We don't need too much information. We are not raw. We are a finished product. Arteta lacks confidence in. Arteta does seem to hold back a little bit in terms of letting the players express themselves and going out. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like this. You remember that team that came second the first time? That was an expressing team. I mean, like Martinelli and Saka was devastating down the wing. It's like you think they could do any and everything. You know? And I don't know, it's like all of that just changed, man. All of that just changed. Teresa in the building, big up yourself, Teresa. Yeah, 132 only. Teresa, big up yourself, man. Big up your damn self. Big up yourself. Naib, welcoming everybody to the channel. Yes, I. Kipto said, what about Liverpool last season? They won the league without any challenge. Don't worry about that person, man. That person, that's crap talking. That's crap talking. Don't worry about that. Liverpool won the league. Liverpool won the worst league. And they're still champions. So even if we won the worst league, we're going to be champions. So I don't even care what the people want to say, man. Bottle it again, said Stevie. Riley, Naib is a new fan. Welcome, Naib. I hear you, Victoria. Abdullah said, yes, really, Arteta lack confidence in some players because he's supposed to give players like Nogard, Marino. That's what I'm saying. Look at Nogard performance now. Nogard is what we've been missing a lot of time in these games. When I say Nogard is what we've been missing, I'm not capping. Nogard is the kind of player that we've been missing in a lot of these games. And guess what? He's sitting on the bench doing nothing. You know what I mean? These are what we need to change. Things like these. Yes, a player like Nogard is a player that we need a lot of time in these games. And we're not having that. You know what I mean? We're not having him. He's on the bench. He's not getting any game time. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, we need changes, man. We need changes. I am the gamer. Big up yourself. Said, hello, Riley. How you doing, man? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome. Kipto said, I'm not against Arteta, just that he changed his style. He has a solid team, but we feel weak against the big teams. I'm not against him either, but I'm definitely with you, Kipto. His style needs to change. We have the players for him to put in at least 4, 5, 6 different systems. Being that he's systematic and he loves the system. At least come to a game with 6 different systems so he can change up. You know what I'm saying? That's all we're saying. Do the damn thing, man. Next rap said Aston Villa gonna win it this year. Arsenal should have stuck with Unai Emery. Never see that, bro. Never see that. Abdullah said Odegaard as the type of playing now, busy doing nothing. He keeps on playing ball always. It's like he's playing football by himself. Odegaard plays like he's still in training all the time. Just him and the ball doing a 360, doing a whatever, just to make a short pass. Eze on a hole, Eze was playing ball over the top and putting through defenders. That's what you need. So you definitely need a Odegaard. You definitely need a Eze, who is an over the top baller. With a baller like Kai Havertz is a true pass baller. You see that? That's what we need, man. Leeds is easy to beat, like versus Arsenal. I don't know about that. Ain't no team in the league is easy to beat, bro. I don't know about that. Riley, the good thing Arteta has created is discipline. That's true. He's a disciplinarian, for real. Loyalty from the players. The players have confidence. The only issue is Arteta as favorites. I don't think every player is confident either, because as you can see, Eze is lack of confidence right now because of lack of game time. You know what I mean? So we still have, it's like you give with one and take away with the other. You know what I mean? Still. Yes. Bruno Fernandes will make Arsenal win the league. Bruno Fernandes is crap, bro. The way the club is run is also on another level. We are being run like a proper oil machine. I'm not worried oppositions are weak. We are getting strong. We are getting better in media. Let's win this year. We are getting strong. We are getting... you realize I'm kind of reluctant to say better because I think we have better players. But we do play good. Very, very oiled. You know what I mean? We play like an oil machine against some team. Like the Bayern game. You know what I mean? Like the Tottenham game. It's like we choose the teams that we want to go up and play against. You know what I mean? The Inter game. The Atletico game. There were some teams that we played well against. And if you notice, most of these teams, except for the neighbors, are in Europe. You know what I mean? It's like the European competition we take very serious this year, and everything else, we scramble ourselves across the line. You know what I mean? Which is poor. If we have one of the best teams with some of the best players, why can't we show it to the world? Why is it that we have the same starting level with probably one change every single season? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Odegaard not playing properly, but yet still he starts. Victor Yaka is not scoring, still he starts. Why? If you're not playing, if Miles Lewis Kelly is not playing properly, you bench him. Right? Eze is not playing properly, he doesn't see the field. Madueke is a devastating player, but like, oh Lord, Madueke. I like Madueke people because I like skillful players. Madueke is a skillful player. But I can tell you one thing. That shot that Madueke take against Kairat, after he almost pretty much beat 3 defenders on the byline, and shoot the ball straight across the goal into the stand. I can't forgive you for that, bro. I can't forgive you for that, bro. No, I can't forgive you for that. No. No. That was embarrassing. I felt embarrassed for you. I'm not gonna lie. You need to work on yourself. You need to. Arsenal only got good defense. No, your attack is shit. I can agree with you with that. I'm not even gonna rebuff that, bro. I'm telling you. Trust me. The problem is Arteta. No, you feel me? Here you keep the we hear loud and clear, bro. Lord and care. Abdullah said, Riley, do you see this Timber is getting tired recently? A lot of players are getting tired. No lie. Even Declan Rice getting tired. Subimendi is getting tired. He's running these players into the ground. That's the reason why we have so much interest, Because these players are being overworked. They're tired. And we have so much game. We have so much players. And we have so much games. You know what I mean? If you're not going to trust them, why buy them? As I said, I use No God as a perfect example. Look at how he played well. He's a hard tackling defender. You know what I'm saying? Give him some game time. Give him some game time. Now we are in the same house. Arteta is wicked. Imagine having the best wing in the Premier League turn him into right back. Arteta is embarrassing Arsenal. Always Odegaard captain when White is in the team. I can understand that. Hey, White was a fantastic captain on the day. You know what I mean? But White isn't a regular starter. And that's the thing with Declan. Sorry. I mix. Yeah, White. You mean Rice, eh? Are you mixing up White with Rice? White Rice? Let me know. Because I think you mean Rice when Rice is in the team. Abdul Califlori. Califlori is not a winger, man. Califlori is actually a centre back. I mean, like, he plays well. Yeah. Philly in the building. Big up yourself, Philly. Philly says it's annoying how bad the league has been this year. Leaders got 3 losses already. Next best have lost 5 already. You look at the stupid points we've lost this season. Philly is a Liverpool fan? I guess you'll... like White on Rice. Ben White spends so much time in the sunbeds. My girl said he should call Ben Brown. Hey, y'all ease off Ben White now, man. Y'all give Ben White a break. He has a lot of time on his hand. He's been injured a lot. So, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? What are you going to do? I think him and Califlor is running for the fashion model of the club or something. I don't know. Lewis Kelly should not even be playing at left back. We should, well, everybody can agree with that, you know what I mean? Everybody can agree with that. So Lewis Kelly is better in the midfield. You play him at left back and you invert him in the midfield, so he's always in the middle anyway. You know what I mean? That's what's up. Lightning in the building. Big up Spurs. Spurs is here, people. One thing I can tell you all about Lightning, it doesn't matter what, he's always going to turn up. Lightning ain't scared. Even though Spurs is crap, doing nothing, and they won't frack Sank, they won't sack Frank, Lightning will still be here saying Frank out. That's what's up. Big up Lightning in the building, man, for always turning up, man. Boss of my favorite sports football. Ben White, who? You don't understand Lightning. Sunbed is a tanning bed like in a tanning saloon. Happy you're well, Riley. Big up yourself, Phil, man. We here and doing well, man. We love football, we love the game. So we're always going to be here doing the damn thing. Arteta is a problem at Arsenal. Need to let go of the hand brakes, and the strikers are playing too deep. That's the reason why I like Kai Havertz in that midfield. You see, the striker is playing deep because the midfield is playing too deep. So because the midfield, which is Odegaard, dropping a 6, and we end up with 3-6. So midfield drop into the 6, so therefore Victor Gyökeres has to come down to get the ball. With Kai, it's not so. Because Kai ain't coming into that 6. Kai rotates into that 10, and he's going into the 9. So Victor Gyökeres is pushed further. You know what I mean? I'm excited for tomorrow to see what Arteta really has in store, to see what Arteta really gonna do. I promise you, because We asked for change, and he gave us a change in the first half. Now, I want more. I want more. I want to see more of that and everything. I want more. Yeah. Kipto say Ben White should have been appointed captain ahead of Norwegian egg shit. No disrespect. Arsenal deserve much better. Not what Arteta is giving. As I said, Ben White could not be the captain. Ben White is too injury prone. Captain is somebody that needs to be out there on the field leading. You know what I mean? So I would say give it to Rice. You know what I mean? He has a passion, he has a determination. He's not afraid to speak. He's not a yes man like Odegaard. He speaks his damn mind. And who don't like that? Drop asleep. Yeah, Mr. That. Yeah, Ben White, not Ben White. Declan Rice speaks his mind. You need a leader. You need somebody that's going to stand up against the system when it's not working. You understand what I'm saying? Not somebody who's going to say, yes, sir, yes, sir. No. You need somebody strong. And I see that in Rice. Yeah. Apparently, our fans are going to walk out of the stadium at the 75th minute against City at our own stadium to protest against. Ain't it? James Arteta is average. This guy never even got a call in Spain. Barcelona comeback and Real Madrid downfall was absolute cinema. Agree or not? I totally agree. No lie about that. Especially the Real Madrid downfall. Naib, I ain't gonna lie. Naib is a Real Madrid fan people in the chat. You know what I mean? One of my moderators. Big up Naib. But Real Madrid losing. I mean, like, they already lost. But a goalkeeper scoring. I mean, like, I've seen it in clips before, but I've never actually seen it live. It was, even me was celebrating. I promise you, if they scored that against Arsenal, I'd probably be celebrating. It was just a fantastic moment. It was a fantastic moment. You know what I mean? Watching the goalkeeper come up and you're like, yo, Lord, they try this all the time. So much teams try this and they don't work. Bro, that goalkeeper buried that header. For a goalkeeper to score in open play against another goalkeeper, I tell you, Courtois is supposed to be crying even now. Still, it's not. It's been something. It's been something, man. Riley, what you saying? You want Victor leave or stay? Bro, right now at the moment, he ain't going nowhere. We just signed him. I just want him to be better. That's all I want. I want him to be better. You know what I mean? Arsenal captain should be Rice. Or centre back. Anyone in centre back. Gabriel or Saliba. I agree with you, Philly. I totally agree with you. Barticus, should Eze start versus Leeds? I think so. I think Eze should start. I think Rice should drop to the 6. Eze. So my midfield sure would be Eze, Rice, and Kinkai. Yeah, I said it. I said, Eze who? The same? Come on, man. Lightning, you can't forget Eze. Lightning, you shouldn't have never said that. Eze who? The guy that scored the hat-trick against you. That's who. Jack off. I ain't gonna lie. Remember also 8 is an iconic number. Ian Wright, Nasri, Mercer, and no Arteta. Not only that, remember also one of the person that wears that 8 the best to me was Aaron Ramsdale. Not Ramsey. Ramsey was the one that wore that 8 with pride to me. Ramsey was the one that shows how that 8 was supposed to be played. Box to box. Ramsey was devastating in the 8, bro. Don't forget Aaron Ramsey, man. Come on, my ball of that. Real Madrid is a plastic club with plastic players. Big up, bro. Big up, Arby's. Saw still can't see. Still saying Chelsea. Lightning said Benfica's goalkeeper goal was crazy. Bro, we need Benfica goalkeeper as our striker. He knows how to find the back of the net. Am I lying? We need Benfica goalkeeper as our striker, bro. That I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was something. That was something. Marino cooking. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Marino. But I like that game, man. That game was passionate. I like that kind of Marino. You know what I mean? The brave Marino, the one that don't park the bus and all of that. You know what I mean? Marino look like he's changing a little bit. Yeah. The Real Madrid at it again. Let's see. Red Skull. That was a mad game, bro. That was a mad game. I ain't gonna lie. That was a mad game. I promise you. Mark said, drop Odegaard, bro. I say that too, bro. Drop Odegaard. F the system. That's what I say. You know what I mean? Y'all need to go check out the videos, man. There's some sick videos in there about this damn system that we're playing in. Yep. Yon Chase said hello. Star can't see still talking about Chelsea. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. I guess you're talking about Odegaard. I need to be on the bench, bro. It's half against Karat. Eze and Hazard had so much freedom when Odegaard came on, levels drop, and that's a fact. I think everybody sees and acknowledge that. Everybody sees and acknowledge that. It was a different second half when Odegaard came on. I mean, like I lost focus on the game because I was trying to figure out what is what, who is who. I mean, like, yeah. I was getting used to moving away from the system, and Odegaard came back in and locked down the system again, and it was like all confusion all over again. I'm like, oh Lord. Marino versus Madrid, teacher versus student. I never heard a rumor that Rice to Madrid, but it would be a huge mistake for Rice, bro. That's crap, bro. Where you got Rice rumors been going on since Rice scored those 2 free kicks against Madrid. You know what I mean? That's when that rumor started. So we don't have to worry about that, Philly. Trust me. Arsenal is not a small club that Madrid can just come in there and take their players. We ain't Liverpool. This ain't Liverpool team. You come in here and take our players. No. You come in here and take away Trent Alexander-Arnold from them. No, this ain't Liverpool, man. This ain't the Arsenal back in the days either. This is the Arsenal now. You can't come take our players. We're not no small team, bro. No small team around here. Barcelona will beat Atletico quite easy. Club Brugge battered us at Anfield. Real Madrid starting lineup this season: Cortez and Mbappe. That's it. Yeah. I mean, like, I know I'm trying to catch up with the chat people. Y'all know I'm trying to make sure that I see everybody and try to, you know what I mean? Yeah. Philly said, saw the 3 most successful team in England were red, mate. Don't worry, man. Saw can't see. All right, Philly? Saw can't see. So don't worry about Saw. Saw fine, man. He only sees sometime. I feel like if Arsenal keep playing like this in the Champions League, they might be able to get over the ghost of years past. They're playing well in the Champions League, and that's the thing. And I think they're trying to play the same way in England, and it's not working. The Champions League form, okay, keep that. But in England, bro, come on, man, you gotta find different system. English teams are animals. They're beasts. You know what I mean? They don't play. You gotta come, man. You gotta come. Do better than that. Guys, make sure y'all subscribing to the channel if you're new over here, right? If you just join the chat, put a like on the stream, all right? They say it helps. Draw persons and all of that. I don't know. Just do it. Just do the damn thing. Yeah. Just do the damn thing. Philly Club. I think Philly Club is Liverpool. We all know Liverpool is the biggest club in England, Riley. Man United second, Arsenal third. It's down to players' power these days, though. Liverpool is not the biggest club, Philly. I ain't gonna lie. Manchester United, Liverpool. That's how it really is. But big up yourself, though. Liverpool is a fantastic club. I like Liverpool when they were a small club. Since they start competing, not so much. When Liverpool was just a regular Liverpool, when they had Sterling and Evil, the biter, and we just if anybody could just come and take their players and like them, then they start competing. Now there are problems. BBZ, remember me? Yeah, BBZ. You with all of them letters, with the two letters with both. Yeah, we do, we do. I prefer Barca to Madrid. I do prefer Barca to Madrid as well, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I do. But I really don't care. But I do prefer Barca to Madrid. They are respectful fans here. Spurs are not even the biggest club in London. Spurs can never be the biggest club in London, man. Spurs have a big name though. They have big history, but they're really crap. You know what I mean? Guys, this is a short one from me today. You know what I mean? Short one. Normally I go longer with my live, but my timing is changed and there's a lot going on. So big up yourself. You know what I mean? Make sure you guys hit on your notifications so you guys can know when I'm here, when I'm coming alive. You know what I mean? Look out for the video. I'm dropping the video in a second. So look out for the video, guys. I'm just saying that Arsenal do have a history of cracking the top of the league of the world, but it just can't seem to capitalize on domestically and in the Champions League. We have a history of messing shit up. That's the history that we have, you know what I mean? Put ourselves in a pole position and then lose it at the last minute. And we need to move away from that. And in order for us to move away from that, we have to be brave. Not the systematical football that we're playing. We need to be brave and we need to trust our players. Allow them to be who they are. You know what I mean? What you need to do is just give them the feel and tell them, hey, go play. The system needs to be the feel. Okay? And just tell them go play. Just tell them go play. And we'll see a difference. But as I say, guys, this is an early one from me. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for making it Riley World. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. I hear Timber and Saliba is injured. That is not true. They are available. They are here. They are ready. We will see them tomorrow. Arteta has been in joy for 6 years. Are we giving him another 6 years of winning nothing? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. You better shake up or wake up. Something is happening. Something will happen. I promise y'all. Spurs won 7 trophies in 50 years. That's a lot for their standard. A whole lot. But I know you guys want to keep on talking. I know we want to do this. You know what I mean? But I'm going to cut it here for now. And then we will be back again. I promise you. I'm going to try and... No, tomorrow is game day. There's no live tomorrow until in the evening. No, tomorrow is game day. I might drop a video, but... I'll do a watch along tomorrow, people. I'll do a watch along tomorrow. Big up everybody. Stay tuned and y'all join the watch along, join the stream. We will do a watch along tomorrow for the games. Definitely the Arsenal game. I'll see if we can do some more games. But the Arsenal game for sure. For sure. So until then, big up on the damn self. On the know the thing. Do the right thing. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Y'all do the right thing, alright? This is Riley's World. Big up the moderators in the building. Big up Naeem. Big up Barca Girl. Big up all the new people. Philip, big up yourself. Big up everybody. The big up them now gonna stop at me. Keep on doing that. So guess what? Just big up the community. See y'all later. Big up. Peace.